This article, the whole title is just "You Can't Ignore Pamela Anderson's Face." That's the whole title.
I can't. I think I can.
Don't tell me
I,
what
I've
to
seen
do.
I've
Disagree.
seen her tits. Yeah,
Yeah.
I can ignore her
Have
face.
you
Yeah.
watched Baywatch? I couldn't tell you. No one knows what Pamela Anderson looks like from memory, dude. Jesus.
Yeah.
I think people have been ignoring her face for 40 years.
Yeah. What the blonde?
That's she's got
Is
she's got
she?
a
I don't
mouth,
know.
right? I don't know.
In my mind, all I see is a red one piece suit with her humongous tits in it.
Dude,
Woof.
bouncing down the
That's all I
beach.
see. Yeah. 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 Women listeners. Turns out one thing.
Yeah, we can. Now, imagine if we can ignore her face, like we can ignore everything about you, women.
Everything. Yeah. Yeah. I could see past so much bullshit. Yeah.
Because I'm trying to talk to my friend on the other side of you, and you are in the way. You're gonna look a fool.
Why don't you go make us some sandwiches?
You're gonna look
Yeah.
so silly when I wave and you wave back, and you realize that I'm not waving to you, I'm waving to somebody behind you.
Oh my God. Bro, speaking of objectifying women and sandwiches,
Uh-huh.
I have recently gotten into the YouTube channel. Shout out to a cutie with a sandwich. A cutie makes a sandwich.
Okay.
Oh God, I forget. All it is this girl promoting her OnlyFans, but the way that she promotes it is she makes sandwiches. Do you know what I'm talking about? Have you seen this? Where she's
Not
like,
not specifically, but
oh my God, dude.
I'm gonna.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go send you guys a link.
Thank you.
Um, she wears the sluttiest things that you possibly can, a fucking one piece or a short jean shorts, just like, and she cooks in like a trailer park. And she makes the most delicious sandwiches I've ever seen in my life, man. She did like a fucking Korean kimchi fried steak sandwich with like grilled cheese.
Mm.
Oh,
Wow.
oh. And then she cuts it, and she always does the same thing. She cuts it and she goes, perfect. And then she's like, you want a sandwich here?
Oh, but
Cool.
she's squishing her boobies up with her
Yep,
shoulders.
yep.
Uh-huh.
So
I
good.
can see
Nice.
it now.
I'm gonna find a link. We're gonna promote that channel.
Is it better or worse that she makes good sandwiches? I would love for her to
It's
like,
better. I don't even want to watch the OnlyFans. Like, well, first off, because I'm not paying $10 for that. Like, fuck out of
right?
here. But no, I will start watching her making these sandwiches, and I've done it like 4 or 5 times, and I'll just watch for like 30 minutes straight. And I'm just like,
Yeah.
he's like, you make me a sandwich.
That's a
It's
nice
perfect.
sandwich. Yeah.
Your
Yeah.
your brain shifts like which monkey chemicals are going on.
Yeah.
You're
Yeah.
like you're scrolling through like just tits and ass and you land on her, but then you shift to hunger because it's such a good sandwich.
Yeah. Yeah. Fucking need some food. Yeah. Monkey brain say banana. Yeah.
I'll come later.
Yeah, 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 yeah. I'm gonna go eat a sandwich and then I'm gonna come.
Yeah. Well, I'm gonna come back to this. I'm gonna eat a sandwich
Yeah, I'll be back. Yeah, yeah.
to watch the tits part.
That's excellent marketing. I
Oh,
mean,
dude,
you
it
gotta
is,
hand it
man.
to her.
It
Yeah.
is perfect. Yeah.
Yeah, good for
She
her.
does well. Or her
I
does
would
well.
love
I'm
for
not
her
sure which
to
one.
I would love for her to have started out like making shitty sandwiches, and then eventually she was like, I mean, I'm gonna be making sandwiches anyway. Let's, I gotta get good at this.
Yeah. Let's throw some lettuce in, you know?
Yeah, because I bet the first one she just butchered a PB and J, smeared the Welch's on the counter.
Oh,
Oops. Yeah.
put the peanut butter and the jelly on one side of the sandwich, dude, and just tried to mix it.
Use the same
Oh,
knife,
monster.
dude.
Oh,
Just
God.
dirtied up the peanut butter with
What a
purple bits.
monster. Yeah. I know.
Fucking monster.
Dude, bitches be crazy.
Left the knife on the edge of the sink for somebody else to spray off. Bitch.
Okay, but that one I
Ain't
do
gonna
know
work.
that Are we not allowed to leave them
No,
there
we all do
on the
that. We
sink?
all do
Okay,
that. I'm sorry.
all right.
You leave the knife on the sink?
Oh no! Oh no! I'm sorry. I'm
You
an
leave it
animal.
Oh.
you leave it so the handle is like on the
It's
counter
back on
and
the
the blade
counter.
part is like resting.
Oh, so it touches nothing, huh?
Right. Yeah.
Yeah, yeah,
Yeah, you get
yeah.
it.
We're
Meanwhile, it's just
sanitary.
absorbing all the air from the drain coming out of it.
Yeah.
Fuck no, dude.
Sink air.
No.
Yeah.
You just toss that knife into the sink. It's gone. You get a new one every time.
I like to let it rest in that little pocket of air and just run the garbage disposal dry.
Yeah, yeah,
Let it poof up a couple bits of
yeah.
yesterday's supper.
That's right. How else are you supposed to sharpen a butter knife? Yeah.
That dude,
Yeah.
yeah.
Just...
Man, what was the last thing that I lost? I lost a shot glass down a fucking garbage disposal,
yeah.
and it just
Those are
like it.
notorious.
Yeah, dude, and it just
Yeah.
became painful bits
Yeah.
of glass that I had to
Yeah.
dig out with a rubber glove.
So cool.
That sucks.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
was pissed.
Turn it up, let's start the show. Voting for the greatest. Time, know the goat is here. Gonna make it clear who's the best of all time. Let's cheer from the legends of the past to the stars of today. We're gonna break it down in a big, bold way. Who's got the talent?
Welcome to the Vote Goats, the only show that brings together three animals to fight for your votes. This month is games, starting with card games. I'm JD, and today joining me is...
Tom from MySpace.
And...
Mark Zuckerberg?
All right. Please remember to visit our website at www.votegoats.com. If you'd like to leave us a voicemail, call us at 202-827-6031. Without further ado, we'll jump into a game of Craigslist Price is Right, tailored by our favorite, the Heavies.
I am gonna further ado because me saying Tom and you saying Mark Zuckerberg right after made me think they should bring back Celebrity Deathmatch, that claymation shit from MTV, and make them fucking fight. Oh man,
Oh, that'd be a good one. It's the episode we deserve.
missed that show. Anyway, if you guys check the chat, you have the first item.
Excellent. God, this feels good. Miss this.
Damn, it feels good to be a gangsta.
Damn! Hey, and right out the fucking gate.
Right out of the gate, we are looking at a real rabbit toaster. This is toaster dermy.
Toaster dermy? What do you mean?
Like taxidermy?
Ah,
Toaster.
okay.
Taxidermy with a toaster. Oh my god, this is making me mad, dude. Like I can taste hair in my toast.
I was gonna say it smells. I can smell it.
Oh, it's a lot of sensory stuff going on that I don't fucking like.
I don't want to touch it.
At all.
It'd be too fuzzy. I mean, at least they did, like, they scooped out the eyes, right? It has googly eyes.
Yeah, I was gonna say the googly eyes add a lot to this.
But
You can still kind of see the eye socket behind it. See that?
yeah.
Like
pink
they
part.
didn't center the googly eye correctly.
I don't like how the fuzz around the rim isn't uniform. There's a little patch of hair that sticks up like
patches.
right in the center of the screen.
Yeah.
That's getting on your toast.
Ugh. Yeah, I
Ew.
hate this. I hate it.
So much. Ugh.
I'll give you fucking $20 at most.
I think the only acceptable use for this toaster is a bathtub toaster, and with that, I'm gonna go 35.
Oh, can you imagine staring into those googly eyes as you get electrocuted to death?
God.
I'm coming, little buddy Fufu. I'll see you soon.
Ugh.
Oh,
Dude.
yeah, I don't know. I'll go high with it then. I'll say 50. Actual retail price, $20.
Hey!
Lower than I expected.
Nice.
Lower than I thought it would be for sure.
Yeah, me too. I definitely.
That's how you know. That's how you know it's not a professional job. I mean,
Yeah.
taxidermy alone, you're paying a couple $100 for it.
Yeah. Yeah.
I know a guy. His whole job is making chandeliers out of antlers. This is a real person that I know, and he's roughly 29.
And that's all that he does is make antler chandeliers?
Yeah.
Antler ears.
Yeah, dude.
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't know.
Chantler
life.
ears.
Chantler
Chanteliers.
Chandelier. Chandeliers.
Chapel
Chantlers.
Roan. It's in there somewhere. Yeah. I haven't seen his house, but I have to imagine it's not a house.
Just a cabin in the
Back
woods.
in the woods. Yeah.
Yeah.
Just, oh my God. What is his name? Ted Bundy. Ted Kaczynski. Straight.
Kaczynski. Yeah. Yep.
Yep. All right. I'm going to send over the second one right now. This is great. This is great. So the only reason that you see the word poncho is because the heavies titled the email poncho.
Okay.
The actual title of this Craigslist post is Punch. Dude, it's 6 letters and you missed one.
Yeah, come on. Ponch. Well, it isn't a full poncho. It doesn't cover down past his wrists.
Maybe he did that on
So it
purpose.
is just a ponch. Yeah.
I like to, dude, look into the face of that mustachioed man.
Yeah.
I would love to believe that that was a conscious choice.
Oh yeah, he hates his wife.
God damn it, Carol. Why are you always making me put these fucking doilies
Right.
on?
I just want to watch fucking football.
He's just fucking with her.
This
Like,
is
I know
my
you're trying to-
Sunday.
I know you're trying to sell a poncho, but this is a ponch. I'm listed as a ponch.
This is a ponch.
You're
Yeah.
gonna get no money for it.
This ain't a full poncho. You see?
Poncho was that Indian man that led me to the black gold back in 1920.
Wow. Dude, I love this color scheme though. That's
That's
classy. You don't see that anymore.
Yeah, works with blue jeans. Yeah.
Those dude,
looks
those
like a
Levi blue
flower.
jeans that he's had for 40 years.
40, yeah, minimum.
He got them from his grandpappy.
The whole thing is he's got a lot of like NASCAR aesthetic going on.
Yeah. Yeah. That dude definitely cried when Dale Earnhardt died.
Yeah. In the least absorbent poncho I've ever seen. Like
ever. He's just gonna get soaked. This isn't even good for rain.
It's not.
It doesn't even have a hood.
Yeah. That's why it's just a ponch.
Just a bunch. It's halfway there.
Yeah.
God damn it, Deborah. You sell it for however much you want, but I'm using some of those profits to buy me another Bud Light.
That's right.
I think this lady is very proud, and I think she's going on the high end. I'm gonna go with $50 on this.
Oh, I was gonna go as high as 75.
Ooh.
Oof. Going for those designer price tags there, man.
Yeah. Well, but think about it. She had to crochet that whole fucking thing.
Bet it took a
Yeah.
while.
Yeah.
You know, Deborah might just be in it for the love of the game. This looks like Mark Zuckerberg's house. Like it's every ranch style Midwest home that they've ever been in. And she's just trying to clothe the entire town so that she has a little bit of power on Sundays at church.
Nope. I see a dishwasher in the background. She does not have Mark Zuckerberg's house.
Nope, I see a dishwasher. It's nicer than my house.
Yeah. But she's got a food disposal too.
She's got that paunch money. There's your ticket out, dude.
I need to make some ponches.
Get to crocheting. They need some big needles.
Yeah, yeah.
I'll go low then, I guess. I mean, $20. Let's see. 35. Somebody.
Ready? 50?
You
I
said
went
50. I
75,
said
so I'm out.
Oh God, so we're
we
tied.
tied then.
We tied, yeah.
Did we go prices right rules?
Damn. Okay. All right. I don't know. How do you want to do it? Yeah, I mean, it is called Craigslist prices, right?
So close. Then it's closest
I
without
guess.
going over.
Whoever
Yeah,
wins,
yeah.
whoever wins the next one will win, right? Because
Well, no.
we get half a point.
No, I think
Oh,
that can
Yeah.
work.
no, that
Jake's-
makes sense. If we each get half a point,
He's got 1 point.
JD has one, then
Yeah.
yeah, the winner would either have two or
Take
one
it
and a
all.
half. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
We'll do that. We'll do
All right.
that then.
Winner take all. Third and final round. Oh my God, there's a lot of text. Okay.
Oh boy.
Hold on. Dude. Anybody wanna read that?
Yeah, I got it. Obi-Wan
Religious
Kenobi. Yeah, religious relic starred. And then plus stars and description not needed. At
Okay.
plus comes with epic sexy blue lightsaber and
Sexy?
nacho chip bowl. So it's not even a shield. For sale is one of a kind Obi-Wan Kenobi, perfect condition. Take your life into the upper echelons of existence and ascend ever close to God, Allah, Cthulhu, Tom Cruise, or your higher power of choice.
Now, it's got to cost at least $35 because he's wearing a paunch.
He has a punch.
He's got the punch.
Oh shit.
Good.
I don't like that they called the lightsaber sexy. That makes no sense to me.
No sense. Yeah. Yep.
And then
Lightsabers aren't sexy, they're powerful.
okay, all
Yeah.
right. I'm sexy for wielding a lightsaber. The lightsaber itself is not sexy.
I'm only sexy when I'm powerful.
I also like that the second line of I don't know 10 is no description needed.
No description.
No description needed. Yeah. And
But-
then more description.
But anyway, here's a lot of description. Roughly 10 more lines.
My
than punch.
favorite is that it's not a shield, it's a nacho bowl.
Yeah.
It's not a shield. It's a nacho.
You know?
I would love to put just a tiny dollop of salsa in there and actually use it for what it's made for.
Little bit of
You
sour
use
cream.
it to scoop cheese and
Guacamole.
salsa onto your chip. Yeah.
Yeah.
Hmm.
I love the poses.
Use the
Like, this
lightsaber
is
to
one where
spread
you
it.
can see the rest of the pictures, and he just puts Obi-Wan Kenobi in multiple poses.
I didn't even notice.
Yeah, good eye. He
That's
is just
funny.
in different poses. It's all four angles. It's not even different poses. It's just the Lego turn
Yeah.
90 degrees each time. That's funny.
Here's what it looks like from the side. Here's what it looks like from the wet back.
From the wet back. No description needed.
None whatsoever.
No.
You read all that for flair. It wasn't needed.
Yeah, it was.
I'm going
It was needed.
I'm going $200.
Damn. I'm gonna go 125.
Oh, as an artifact for a Dark Lord and Savior Cthulhu.
Religious relic.
Our Dark Lord and Savior Cthulhu's channeling totem. I'm gonna go $50.
$50. That's you're taking, the Dark Lord's name in vain by
The
only
Dark Lord.
offering $50.
It's got to be
Yeah.
at a low enough price point so that we can spread our beliefs to to everybody. We got to be all inclusive. We got to accept the pores, right?
These are just given out as like free psalms to like
Yep.
trick people into coming to your church of Cthulhu.
Yep.
That makes sense.
100%. That's how you get them. Get them on the hook,
Yeah.
dude. I mean, look at Islam. That's why they're so successful.
Why?
Because they bring in the pores.
Why? Explain.
Right. We better send them some money as a government.
They say, you know what? We're not gonna charge to blow up your towers. We'll do it for free.
They'll do it for free.
We'll do it for
every
free.
time.
Yeah. We consider it charity. Yeah.
Make it accessible.
Yeah. And then one of you can claim it and start another war somewhere else. Yeah.
With a completely different country.
Yeah.
You know what?
Yeah.
We're
You
doing
don't
it
have to finish that candy bar before starting another. Yeah.
You're an adult. You do what you want.
Yeah.
You can
Do what you want.
You can buy Oreo and Chips Ahoy. Good for you.
Yeah. Yeah.
Have your cake and eat it too.
Dun, 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 dun.
It is $1,001.
Oh,
Wow.
shit.
Fucking.
Looks like
That means Tom from MySpace wins it?
Tom from MySpace takes
Tom.
it.
MySpace. All right, Tom.
That's
You know what?
bullshit.
It's good that, the white man is back on top. Okay? The white man in a
Had to
white
be.
tee.
Proud of you.
Had to be.
It's been a
Yeah.
long time coming.
Yeah.
You took off the muumuu?
I took off the muumuu.
Oh.
I learned that it has like a scratchy part on the inside of the right sleeve that I have to take care of. I didn't really notice that when it was dangling at my sides because it's way too long in every aspect. But when I had my hand resting here on my desk, it was scraping up my wrist a little bit.
I thought you were going to say it had something on the inside and it was scratching your nipple.
No.
That sucks. You ever have something scratching your nipple? That shit sucks.
Yeah, I don't like that. If you have like a pocket sewn right there or
Yeah.
something and,
Yeah.
the stitching is bad.
Yeah.
Yeah. No,
That's how you
did
get
see
chafe
it, though?
nips.
It's a muumuu. It's got cats on it.
Oh.
Does
I'm a
that
good
nice?
little kid.
Why, wouldn't it be meow meow then?
It's yeah.
you got me fucked up. What's a moo?
I fucked up. Moo 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 moo. Dude, that song will get in your fucking head.
It's gonna
That's
be
advertising
there
101.
for
Make
the
it catchy.
rest of the night.
Yikes. Well, I'm super glad I don't know what you're talking about then.
You don't know what a
This works out
muumuu is?
great. No, no.
Bro, what are you talking
That is
about?
clearly a meow meow.
Clearly.
That's a meow mew, but you don't know what a muumuu is?
You don't know what a muumuu? You don't have a morbidly obese aunt that wears nothing but muumuus in your family?
No. No, this is the first.
Oh my god.
You don't know a middle-aged woman with cerebral palsy?
I guess not. What is this?
A muumuu is just like long
the
adult
clothing of the
pajamas.
welfare office.
It's like what Ebenezer Scrooge wears. It's just like long pajama dress.
Okay.
That you like wander around your house holding a candle looking for ghosts with.
Huh. And hopefully finding the spirit of Christmas.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right. Interesting. No, I've never heard of this in my life.
Oh my god. I'm gonna send you some links.
You should buy some. They're cool.
Oh.
Very comfy, unless they're not. So
Unless they're not.
Unless they're scratchy on the inside.
On your nipples.
And then your
Yeah.
nipples chafe. Yep.
Yeah.
yeah. See, I didn't have to experience that this time. Luckily, I'm wearing one of my shirts where I haven't cut out the nipples. Typically, I cut out the nipples.
Yeah.
All right.
All right,
gentlemen.
Tom from MySpace. Who's going first?
Gentlemen, we are doing card games. I think you announced that at the beginning, but I'm touching on it again just in case. We're doing the best card game of all time. I'll go first, and then JD, and then Fuckerberg bring us home.
Yeah.
Thank you. sir.
Thanks for all the
Mr.
censorship, asshole. Yeah.
Zuckerberg for you. All right, we're rolling it back. Come on, guys. No, we're cool, right?
Yeah, it's fine. It's
TikTok's
fine.
gone. You got a place to. You got to come.
We're
home.
sorry.
We're so sorry.
We only did a little bit of censorship. Just a little.
We only meddled in a couple of elections, but we promise we won't anymore.
We promise.
I just wanted to give you PTSD from being picked last in kickball in 8th grade. I'm gonna go invent a website, and you're not invited.
Yeah,
You're not gonna be
and
invited.
all
I
my
won't let you
friends
be
are
in
gonna
there.
be on it. Yeah.
You don't even have a college email address. You can't join.
If you're not fucking .edu, you can't join.
Can't do it. Yeah. Only people our age.
All right.
Wait, no, hang on. All right, we gotta address. All right, it's not the best of all time. We're the vote goats. It's the greatest of all time.
Yeah.
Right?
That's true.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We're the vote boats.
We're the vote boat
Vote
goats.
boats.
Vote boats. Oh shit, that'd be a good one
Boat.
too. Then we could be boats. I like boats.
Yeah.
Even your song says the best of all time.
Does.
Listen, it's AI generated, all right, and that's like version 2, all right. It wasn't that good when it was generated.
Breaking news, man! We let the cat out of the bag. I thought we paid an artist for that.
We're pulling
Right.
We're pulling the curtain back. Oh no, it's us.
Shit! I'm just a tiny man, just a tiny man behind the curtain.
It's just a small man just trying to do big things. Let me be.
Looking like fucking Zordon from the Power
Yeah.
Rangers.
That reference missed me entirely. Yeah.
I don't know if that's his name. You know, the original Power Rangers, where they have that like big floating
giant
head that tells
floaty
them
head.
what to do.
Oh.
Yeah, that's fucking whatever.
Yeah, that. Yeah.
And he's just a man.
Just a little man.
Just one guy. Yeah.
All right. Truly the only reason that I wanted to be number 1 is because I picked the one and only best, greatest card game of all time. Uno.
Yeah.
No.
Uno is the greatest card game of all time. So, okay, let me, I want to break the fourth wall on like the research here. And maybe this is just me, but like, do you ever discover like a brand new niche, like subset of human beings that care about things way more than you thought was possible?
Oh God, you
Like,
went,
as I was
went down the
doing,
Reddit hole.
like as I was doing research for this, like I don't know what it is, dude, just but like finding something you think that like I don't know, it can be something completely innocuous or so you think, like plates or whatever, but then you know there's this entire subset of human beings who just fucking love plates and they know like the grain and the caliber and the fiber and everything of plates and they collect different designs and they have one that has like a chip in it on purpose and they have one that was like a misprint from 1996 from like the J.C. Penney's collection. Turns out card games are like that too. I didn't know why I thought it would be any different, but they are. I guess like Uno, like I looked it up, I was researching it, and I guess it's called like a shedding type card game, and that led me down a rabbit hole of like different card games. There's like gainer types and bonus types and whatever. And it's just like hearing little colloquialisms like that of things that you didn't think had terms like that. It just makes me want to throw up, and I don't know why.
Yeah, that's interesting. I didn't know that.
I don't know why. I don't know. It just bothers me so much.
Just
People
hate
being
it,
like,
huh?
you can't just like play Uno at face value. You have to be like, well, this is a shedding type card game, and it's mostly because you shed cards, and then by the end of it, you have shed all of
And
them.
it's whoever sheds them all first. Yeah.
It's kind of the thing, so that's why we call it a shedding type. Okay,
Yeah,
It's like,
yeah.
oh, it just fucking
Yeah,
something about
I
it.
know.
makes
Somebody
me mad.
somebody who had to fucking make the autism too much, you know? Like
Yeah,
yeah.
but you're taking a thing and you're like you're doing
get-
too much with it.
Get back to your
Yeah,
trains,
yeah.
man.
I don't know, it's like learning about like
Right.
it's like learning about hobby horsing. Have you seen that where like poor people pretend to have horses and they use those actual like toy horse
like
heads
stick
on a
things with a
stick?
peg. Yeah.
And they like jump over hurdles and they take walking shits in a dirt arena.
No. Oh my god, dude.
They do fake like $20 dressage.
Do they poop for the horses, or is that they just pretend that the horses poop? Like, or are
Or
they
think
they
they
walking
poop.
around with their pants off, taking a shit, or how does that work?
Maybe
Wow.
the stick horse is like a reverse Pez dispenser, and they like lift the head up, and then a little poop pops out the bottom.
God. Like a Pez dispenser.
Anyway, so that made me mad, and it almost made me throw away the whole fucking topic, but I powered through. Um, U- Uno's awesome because it's usually one of the first ways that parents teach their kids about how the real world is unfair. Like, there is nothing like seeing the light drain from a 6-year-old's eyes who is just called Uno, only for you to fucking smack him with a wild draw four.
Yeah.
Ah,
Yeah.
yeah, there you go.
Right.
As
I
they're
don't-
picking as they're picking up all their cards going back to 5, you also have to explain why mommy isn't coming back from the gas station. Yeah, life's tough.
It's because of you, Jimmy.
Yeah, get used to it, idiot.
This is
Yeah.
not the last time you're going to be abandoned in your life, so it's time to get comfortable.
Yeah, and you should probably develop a thing where you're afraid everyone will. Yeah.
But get really
It's a good defense mechanism. Let's
get
be
really,
honest.
really
Yeah.
into Uno cards and start posting on Reddit. You know, it's going to work
Yeah.
out for you, man.
In fact, be a moderator. You know?
Until there's Uno
I'm
left.
an Uno card moderator on Reddit, okay? And I know the rules. It's a shedding game.
So actually, it's a shedding game because you shed your cards and you also shed members of your family.
And let's be clear: no gendered language. No gendered language.
Okay. If anybody else,
I'm
calls
tired
Uno,
of saying it. Yeah.
If anybody else calls Uno, I'm going to screech and rip up the deck. I mean,
Nice.
playing it for real, there is something so satisfying about like nailing the
Burying
perfect
someone in
sequence
cards. Yeah.
in
Yeah.
a 1v1, or like when you have 5 cards left, just fucking, dude, they think they have the advantage, and then just hitting them with like the skip, reverse, skip. You call Uno, and then you just win with like the most embarrassing blue 4. So insulting.
Yeah.
Like, this was
The
my
best.
last card. Fuck you.
The best.
It's pretty fucking satisfying. I mean, I think it's fun enough to play casually. I think it's also like serious enough to play aggressively. You can make a drinking game out of it. And it's a healthy amount of like luck and skill too. I hate people who like base their entire personalities around card games that are just luck. Like, I don't know if you've ever played like Pinochle or any iteration of it. It is just all the fucking luck of the draw. There's such, it's, if you don't know Pinochle, none of this is going to make sense, but there is like, per round takes like 20 fucking minutes, and there's 4 rounds per single game. So you're playing for an hour and a half, and it's all just luck with extra steps. My entire extended family in Illinois is like, we got to get together and play Pinochle to see literally just who got dealt the best cards. That's the whole
Who's
game.
the winner? Yeah.
Right.
Ah, dude.
I have my family also plays this on the East Coast. I have never played a game of Pinochle because it looks stupid. There's so many cards.
Stupid.
I'm not managing 50 cards in a fucking hand. Like, get out of here.
It hurts your hand. You get hand cramps immediately.
Yeah.
You have to hold they're like 50 fucking cards in your hand. And for the longest time, because I was like indoctrinated into it, like it's a cult, I thought I was good at it because I would win sometimes until it literally took until I met the heavies where she was like, that game's just luck, and it like shattered my illusion of it. I go,
Yeah.
No!
it is just based on the luck of the draw. There's no like agency. There's no choice in it.
Yeah.
Whatever card is played, like, you just have to follow fucking suit, dude. I don't know. I'm getting mad just thinking about it. Anyway, Uno's the best.
Can I be honest, guys? I have never played Uno.
What?
In my
Oh
life. I've
my
never played Uno, I swear to
God.
God. I've seen it played. I've been around it when it's been played, but I've never had any desire to play Uno ever.
Oh, it's fun. It's a good one.
Dude, you don't know like the getting like the dark fucking anime eyes and going like, "Oh my no shindaru," and fucking smacking people.
Draw 4, draw 4, draw 4. Yeah. Yeah, dude. Yeah. Yeah, it's
pretty
sort of
satisfying.
one of those incredible games. Yeah, it feels so good to bury someone in cards. Yeah.
Especially like right as you get out too, and you just look and they have the entire deck in their hand.
So have you guys ever played Rummy?
Yeah, once.
Like rummy?
Nah.
No, it's
Gin and rummy,
kind of
yeah.
the same thing.
Well, I don't
You
know.
make people draw, but
Yeah,
then
you make,
you're trying to like get
No,
cards
you're
like
moving your
out,
pegs
right?
around. I thought it was a game of like making combos and shit.
I don't know.
I
Is
don't know.
Rummy a
I don't
shedding
know.
type game?
Yeah, rummy. It is. It's a shedding type game. No, it's a card
No,
game.
it's a gainer. It's a
card.
gainer.
It's a gain.
Okay,
You
well,
want those gains, bro.
Yeah. Yeah, I have no idea. Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know.
All right. Well, I don't know. I might have played like a real version of it, but no, dude, never done the Uno, reverse Uno thing.
I have complaints. On the official Uno rules, you are not allowed to play a make draw card on top of a draw card. Can't do it.
Yep. Yeah, once I got to those, so I was reading the Wikipedia page, and once I got to the rules that I disagree with, I stopped reading.
Yeah, so here, let me
As one does.
let me just be honest with you real quick. I also brought in Uno because
yeah.
I knew it was going to happen. It's one of the best card games there is.
It's number one.
So here's a couple things you missed. Invented 1971 by Merle Robbins in Reading, Ohio. It was created because of a family argument about the rules of Crazy Eights, which is funny. I always love things that are created by like arguments. Like, no, fuck you, you're wrong. My rules are better. And
Right.
like, I made a whole card game out of it. So much so, they believed in it so much they mortgaged their house for $8,000 to print 5,000 copies of the game to try and sell it and make it a big thing. Yeah,
It would have been funnier if it didn't work. Like this crazy
it
dad.
would have.
Like,
I know, right? Yeah,
And
Believe
now
me,
we're
believe me.
homeless because
The
your
future
dad's
is
stupid
cards.
fucking card game didn't work out.
that the internet's never gonna catch on. The future is cards.
ever. Yeah, dude. But then they sold it to a guy for $50,000 and 10 cents royalty on every game sold after that.
They got to be
Oh,
billionaires.
alright. Dude,
I know.
10 cents
I mean,
on every game.
We're
They have to
talking.
be
We're
so
talking.
rich.
They probably sold it in the '80s. I didn't get the year they sold it, but I mean, in today's money, that's pretty good.
10 cents
not
on
bad.
every game sold. I bet they're
Yeah.
dude, they have to be rolling in money. That's crazy.
Probably.
100%, dude.
Mattel acquired it in '92 and officially branded it the #1 card game in the world in 2017, which has not been contested in court, which means it is true.
Ah. All right, slide by on
And,
a technicality.
Because it's not false advertising. They've sold the most out of any card game ever, besides the classic playing cards, Bicycle,
Yeah.
So like crazy.
Crazy Eights.
Here's another thing that pissed me off about Uno. There's a bluffing rule. Do you know about the bluffing rule?
Nah.
So, say I have 4 cards, and I could have played just a regular blue 4, but instead I made you draw 4. If I made you draw 4, you could say, no, you could have played something else. That wasn't your only move. And if you were right, I have to draw 4 plus 2 as a penalty.
Okay.
Because technically you're only supposed to play the draw 4 wilds unless it's your only move.
Okay. I like that.
Which is bullshit. I also, in my notes, scribbled here. Anyways, they can go fuck themselves. Like, that's bullshit. That's such a stupid rule. Who plays that?
I don't know. I kind of like it. I kind of like calling
Yeah.
somebody's bluff and making them draw. That's kind of sick.
That's kind of cool, but like also like I don't know. Fuck that rule. That's bullshit.
Yeah.
Draw 4. You fucking pussy. Yeah.
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 Don't they have to, if they draw 4, they have to skip their turn too, right? Or no?
Yep. That's right.
Man,
Yeah.
and then you hit them with another draw 4. Oh.
And you just bury them. Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah. You just ruined some 5-year-old's birthday.
Yeah, dude. I don't
Yeah.
think anything sent me into a rage spiral more like as an 8-year-old than just
Yeah,
getting fucking
yeah.
dunked on by my dad.
Dude, we used to have this this version of Uno that it was Harry Potter version. So it had like an invisibility cloak. And if you had the invisibility cloak in your hand and somebody tried to make you draw, you could play that and say, nope, that doesn't take effect. And it just nullifies. And it was like, I had you. I fucking had you.
Oh man.
Dude, I thought that was going in a different direction. I thought if you had the invisibility cloak, you could feel somebody up with like no consequences, but that's not.
You get to cop a feel,
Yeah.
This is the original molestation game. Yeah. Yeah.
If I had the invisibility cloak, I would just walk around with only my wiener hanging out. That's the only thing you could see.
Yeah. Just a walking dick. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's probably not very different how people see it now.
I know. It's quite heavy.
And this is how I know there's something wrong with me.
Well, fuck you. So, all right, you done with Uno?
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
no, go ahead.
So since all my notes are for Uno, I'm just gonna go off the cuff about one that I actually know really well. Fucking Magic the Gathering. Just to make sure that my virginity has grown back enough, I'm gonna just go on a rampage, right? Dude, I think Magic the Gathering is one of the greatest card games of all time, mostly because it does encompass so many different themes. Like, there are 5 colors you can choose from, right? You got green, blue, black, red, and white.
Oh shit, you're telling me there's 5?
There's 5. And the best decks are the ones that combine 2 really well for like a just absolutely crushing method. Like, this is a total like there isn't a game that more virgins play. There isn't. Like, this is the game that is built to be autistic about. It's insane. Like, I don't know. It's mechanics are so simple once you know how they work, but until you know how they work, it's like the most daunting game to try and play because the barrier to entry is you need to be a little bit autistic, just enough
a
to
little bit,
understand numbers
just
really
enough.
well and
Yeah.
like how turns work. So,
What
again,
are
off the cuff,
what are
all
my
my
draw
notes were for something
percentages?
else. Exactly, right? And like minimum rule is you have to have 60 cards in a deck.
Yep.
You can have more, but it's worth your time to stay in that 60 and just play the percentages. You're allowed to have 4 copies of the same card in the standard version. Um, there's another version called Commander that's pretty cool that you can have 100 cards in a deck, 1 commander and 99 other cards, but you cannot have 2 cards that share the same name. So that's much harder because you have to find cards that do similar things. Anyways,
Yeah.
All right, now
But you
that all
can't
the
have
women
dukes.
are done listening, do you guys want to talk about
yeah, right.
something else?
Yeah. Let's get on to man shit. I know. It's so insane. I think I just have 3 more things that I'm gonna trudge through, and then I'm gonna pass it because don't get me wrong, I did like Magic the Gathering for a long time, but now I know it as Magic the Separation because it ruined a lot of friendships for me. Like, people are sore losers. It's a fun game, but when you're too mean in the game, it comes off as a personal attack for a lot of people.
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
No, this is what I'm here for. Tell me.
Right?
Stories,
Right, dude.
JD.
Magic
How did
the
this
Separation.
destroy relationships in your childhood?
Oh, I mean, I buried a kid in like there's this thing called a mill deck. A mill deck is where it forces somebody to discard cards off the top of their library.
Yeah.
There are a couple conditions to win a Magic game, right? It's either you run out of life, you can
can't
no longer
draw.
draw a card,
Yeah. Right.
or you forfeit, right?
Or your mom comes to pick you up?
yeah. Or Bob's here and dinner's been on the table for a half hour. Yeah, like those are the ending game conditions.
Right.
And a mill deck is a piece of shit to play because it's no fun. You don't even get to. You just get to watch all of your cool cards fly by you into your discard pile.
Yeah.
And unless you're playing a zombie deck where you can play from your graveyard,
Pull back. Yeah.
then it fucking sucks. And like, I've been beaten by it before, and it was every turn I had to discard 10 cards off the top of my deck, and I was like,
Jesus.
this isn't even fun anymore.
It's not fun.
Like,
I get that. That's
yeah.
not fun.
Ruining the game.
so that's why we called it Magic the Separation, is because eventually we just stopped playing because we were like, we value
Because
our
everybody was
friendships
like,
too
all
much.
right,
Yeah,
let's
like,
all
fuck
get
this
mill
game.
decks.
I hate you all. Yeah, exactly. And that's how you beat a mill deck, is you fucking make a better mill
Make a
deck.
mill deck,
You
yeah.
know,
Ugh.
it's such bullshit. And so
And that's also not fun. So you're just both sitting there
Yeah.
just discarding cards and then you go,
yeah.
okay,
and it's
great.
like, cool.
Fun
I'm
time.
so happy we spent $100 buying cards to do this. Like, it fucking pissed me off. Anyways, okay. All that aside, right? here's why I like the game a lot, right? Is you can make a deck with personality, right? So typically, out of the 5 colors, the 5 mana pools, right? Each one has its own flavor to it, right? So for instance, and they all make sense. They all like once you learn the game, they all just like they make sense, right? Green is your
Sour
huge
apple.
monster decks. I yeah, your sour apple big monster decks, right? Like we're talking monsters that like typically your mechanic in green decks is trample,
And
which means
big
you
titty
make
elves.
these humongous creatures and big titty elves if you're lucky.
Ooh.
Uh,
Okay, I'm on
but
board. All right, you got me back.
but trample is like you have to deal like say I have a monster that deals 30 damage. If you have a 1/1 monster, you can just take that and that monster dies and I do 30 damage to that monster. With trample, it goes over the top and you're going to take 29 damage after I kill the 1/1, right? That's why that deck's so cool is cuz it's like these big forest creature monster things like super dope. And then red is where you get your burn decks, right? Like, say I deal you 1 damage, you're going to take another damage from a creature I have because I dealt you damage 1 time,
Oh
right?
shit.
So, like, now it builds, right? It's a fire deck. I'm going to burn you to death,
Yeah,
Ooh.
right?
combustible.
Oh shit! And then
Exactly,
Paris Hilton
yeah.
loses her home.
Oh, yeah.
And then Ouija Mac is making videos about why don't they just pull water out of the sea? Who? What the fuck? When Ouija
the
Mac is
fuck?
operating higher level than the people that are running the city? Oh my god! Oh,
It's
sorry.
all a
Okay,
conspiracy.
Go ahead.
It's all a
They're-
conspiracy.
Go ahead, guys.
They're right by the ocean. It
He
can't
doesn't
be
even
that
have
hard.
the
Yeah.
eyebrows. I relate
Yeah.
to that.
I hear them in the walls. I hear them in the walls. Yeah.
Who? James Woods? I lost my home. Ooh, a piece of candy.
Yeah. So, but like each one is predictable, right? So then blue is like water, right? You can counter spells, so you can just say nope, that spell doesn't take effect, whatever. And then you can also play from the top of your deck like water. It's really cool. Black is zombies and
Yeah, like
death and sacrificing things to make things more powerful. Like it's really cool. And then white is like vigilance, like you're like an empire kind of thing, you know,
A warrior
like
of the holy light.
yeah, it's really interesting. But I that's basically like the fundamentals of the game is like each different ability for every rule there's an exception, for every exception there's a rule. Um, it's a crazy game. I've gone to tournaments before. It's super fun.
I
But
do know
man,
that I do know that Magic is big in the touring metal band community.
yeah,
It is pretty like it's been historically very one-to-one, like the better you are at your instrument, usually the better you are at Magic too. It's
makes
like
sense.
somehow,
Because yeah, it's
you
all
know, they line
a
up.
song. Yeah, it's all a performance in a way.
It's
Yeah.
all
Yeah.
autism. If
You're
you're
right.
It is.
It's all
if you're,
autism.
if you're
Yeah.
on the spectrum, you just
Mhm.
you get it.
Yeah.
And I've played those people who are like, okay, I do this, and then I take another turn after this turn, and then you can't play again because I did this, and like this triggers again, so I get another turn, and it's like I played 2 cards and this game's over. Like this
Sons
is
of bitches, dude.
outrageous.
There is
Bro.
something about that hype where, like, even if you don't know anything about that game, I've watched some of those videos too, but just watching someone say like 50 moves in a row without letting the other person do anything, I'm like, yeah, dude, fucking get them.
Oh yeah,
Beat their
Yeah.
ass.
Dude, and it's like that. Like when you're in a tournament, like I've even had a guy be like, "All right, I'm gonna call the judge over," and he calls the guy over, and he's like, "Can I do this, then this, attack him with this, and hit him with this 3 more times?" And like, and the judge goes, "That's exactly how all of those cards work." And I go,
Fuck.
"Okay,
All
fine,
right.
redeal him next round. Like,
Okay,
beat
I
me
guess
again.
I'll
Let's go." Yeah.
Yeah.
It's such an autistic boy's wet dream, you know?
Mhm.
Dude.
It's unreal.
It's making me mad, dude. It's making
It's
me
one of the
mad.
hardest games I've ever played.
I
Yeah.
never played Magic, but I did do tournaments. God, when I was in like middle school, I guess for Yu-Gi-Oh. You guys ever played
Oh,
Yu-Gi-Oh?
yeah.
Yeah, I played
course.
Yu-Gi-Oh. Yeah.
I didn't like the mana mechanic, and it's the same reason I never play Pokemon
Yeah.
because I didn't like the energy fucking mechanic
Yeah.
of
Yep.
either
Yeah.
one of those games. I'm like,
Yeah.
well, then it's just like chance, and I have to have
Yeah.
a certain amount. in my
Magic's
deck.
a little better because once you can play one land every turn,
Yeah.
and every turn you can use that mana unless something says you can untap it for some reason.
Right.
There's all kinds of different ways to do it, but I like their mechanic a lot.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
They do it
Yeah.
well. It makes sense. You can only use one mana point at a time. Like, it all makes sense.
Yeah. Interesting. Yeah, I don't know.
Did you have Exodia, Mark?
I did. I had. Man, I want to say I had like 4 out of 5.
I had two pieces.
There was one piece that I
yeah.
was missing out of it.
Yeah.
You have a blue eyes
no.
white dragon?
Well, of course. Yeah. Jesus
Oh, yeah.
Christ. Who do you think I am? This is the Zuck, bro. Of course I had a goddamn blue eye.
You printed your own.
That's right.
No, but I had Jinzo in like the first edition of the cards, and it was like really good to have. And I went to one of the tournaments, and I made it to, I think, the quarterfinals. I don't think it was the semifinals on Jinzo, and then I lost to this autistic cunt bag dude that had like teeth like growing in over teeth. Like he had 2 rows of
Oh,
teeth,
yeah.
and he
Yeah.
was smiling the whole time, and I was so
Oh,
fucking mad, dude.
God.
You piece of shit! Ah!
And I
never
played
went
enough
back.
Yu-Gi-Oh.
Play another
I
tournament.
played enough Yu-Gi-Oh to remember the card that reminds me of. The greedy pot.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Where it disables
Just,
all traps and shit. Yeah.
yeah. Like, God, dude. I can smell the autism on that. Yeah.
Oh,
It made me
Yeah.
so mad, dude. And he
Man,
smelled bad too. You know?
Yeah, of course.
you can't beat me and have such a punchable face too.
Yeah.
Son of a
I was going to say that about Magic, too, when I go to those tournaments, man. It stanks.
Yeah.
Dude, those
It
people
is.
just never learned how to bathe correctly, and I don't understand why.
It's the oddest, bro. It's the oddest
Yeah.
because the water makes their sensories go
Yeah,
crazy.
it must be. Must be. Yeah.
Too hot, too hot, too hot.
Hot,
Yeah.
cold, ah!
Yeah.
The soap is so scratchy. Ah.
I remember like very distinctly the time when everybody started getting into like collecting Pokemon cards, and then there were maybe, I don't know, 3 kids in my middle school who actually played the game, and everyone looked down on them.
Yeah,
There was
because
no
you collect
winning.
them. You don't play the game.
No, because like I mean, getting the cards, seeing them, like buying the packs, whatever, that was all cool. But then you're telling me I have to buy like the fucking Mancala stones too, and like and be excited about actually getting the energy cards in the shitty packs when I'm just looking for a holographic Blastoise? No way, dude. I just want to collect the cool ones.
Yeah.
Give me the cool ones.
Yeah. Yep.
When I was 9, my mom was teaching middle school, and this middle schooler in her class knew that I liked Pokemon. And he was, I mean, this kid might as well have been 25, right? If he's 3 years older than you when you're 9, he may as well have been an adult.
Yeah.
And he gave
Dude has a
me-
lease. Yeah.
He rented a car to come to my house to give me this first generation Japanese holographic Charizard
No
in like 4 separate like protective like cases and boxes.
Yeah.
And with a handwritten note that was like, this was passed down to me from like an older Pokemon trainer than me, and I'm giving it to you in hopes that one day you will pass it down to a new Pokemon trainer. Motherfucker, I still have that card.
No.
Yeah.
Dude.
Yeah.
You should pay to get that shit graded.
I know, I want to too. It's never been out of like
100%, man.
anything. It's in like a sleeve,
Oh my
in a
God.
hard sleeve, in a box, in another box.
Get it graded.
Yeah.
Get it graded.
You should,
Because that's the best way to protect it, is to just permanent seal it.
Right.
Oh, fuck, dude. Oh my God, you're sitting on a gold mine.
I know.
Have you looked at it? Looked at how much that is?
I mean, it fluctuates, dude. There'll be times
It
when I
does.
look at it where
and
it's
it
like,
depends on the grade it gets.
it's true too. I mean, and some people don't know what they have. Some people like sell it for way under. Some people like try to, highball it on eBay or whatever.
Yeah.
But every time I look, I mean, it's easily a couple $1,000.
Holy shit.
Yeah.
Dude, that's dope, man. That's what, hold on to that forever.
I missed the peak for sure. There was a time in, who knows, I don't know, 2012 maybe, where if I had sold it, it would be worth, and it was like, if it was graded the right way, it'd probably be worth like 20 grand. So
See, I don't know. I don't know about that, man. It peaked, but then it comes back, man. And especially with things like that, like they'll go through waves. People
Yeah.
will be super into it, and then they'll lose interest, right? And then it cools off, the market cools off. But then, bro, I'm telling you, man, it'll come back. Especially Pokemon, it'll come back.
Yeah. That's
It probably,
true.
Jesus
you know when it
Christ.
probably peaked? It probably peaked when Ash finally won the tournament after 28 years.
Yeah,
Ugh.
forever.
This ageless little gypsy finally won. I know.
Finally won. It's not about friendship. It's about goddamn winning.
Yep. Shit. Fucking, you should get that graded. It's anywhere. It depends on what it is, but it's anywhere from like $3,500 to $120,000.
God damn, dude. Oh, fuck.
Yeah,
So if
you should get it graded, but you need to get good tracking on it.
Yeah. I've heard about that too.
Yep.
People
Yep.
jacking your shit.
Yep.
if anybody wants to rob Tom from MySpace, this is your opportunity.
This
And
You
remember,
need a
this
down
is
payment
it.
for your house.
Look, I got a white t-shirt on. I am the Tom from MySpace. You can find me in California
Yeah,
dodging
yeah.
fires.
Yeah. I'm already your friend. Don't worry.
Yeah,
You can't unfriend me. It's not
I'm
possible.
everybody's friend. Just track my
Yeah.
IP address.
Yeah.
You guys want to hear a real fucked up story about Pokemon cards? So in 8th grade, we got this new kid, and I'll omit his name, but let's just call him Jay, just for whatever cohesion of the story. He was not a nice person, but in our group of friends, he was like king, dude. He was like king bully. He skated, he played drums. He was cool, but he was an asshole. Then there was this other kid, we'll call him A. So A was like kind of in the circle of friends, but he was always the one who was like a little bit on the outskirts, and he would be the one who, if everybody was saying something funny and then he said something, it'd be, it would just like kill the vibe. You know what I mean? We all know somebody like that.
Yeah.
Anyway, so Jay, and this is still fucking crazy to think about. Jay went over to A's house one time to spend the night. We're 8th grade, dude. We're like 13 years old. Okay. He went over. They were like playing Pokemon cards or whatever. A fell asleep. Jay jerked off on his face and then threw all of his Pokemon cards in the fireplace.
Oh my God.
And then A woke up with cum on his face. And then Jay told everybody about it. And from then on, like this was at a time where like I was still kind of on the cusp of puberty. Maybe I was a late bloomer, but I was like,
yeah, you heard
what
about some like cum on
fuck?
somebody's face. You're like,
yeah.
what?
I had just discovered that like men and women could have just like missionary normal sex. And you're telling me that you like came on his face
Wow.
while he was sleeping and then burned all of his Pokemon cards. And then
Like,
then
did they hate each other? Must be.
Jay was just this big gorilla establishing dominance.
Wow.
Came on A's face. And then
Don't
fucking
you
told
ever
everybody
drink
about
my
it.
chocolate milk again, pussy.
I forget the reason.
That kid's probably
I don't even
in
remember the
jail.
reasoning about it.
Oh, for sure, man.
Or dead.
Or
Yeah,
dead,
there's
yeah.
no way that
Yeah.
guy's living like a fruitful, healthy life.
God.
And then told everybody about it. And because like he was king bully, and because nobody wanted to be associated with A, we all just called A cum face for the rest of forever. And he now, because of this trauma, obviously, is like jacked and rich as hell and bangs models. I mean, he's like the coolest person now.
Yeah,
because he had
yeah.
to suffer for 5 years.
And nobody's come to my face since then.
Nobody comes on my face.
Yeah. He probably gets really like traumatized by like Pokemon cards. Like,
Yeah,
oh my god.
I guarantee it, dude. And
Oh,
I bet he won't finish on tits. He won't finish on an ass. He won't
Yeah,
finish inside. He
yeah.
has to come on faces.
Has to. Yep,
It's
yep.
the only way that he can like hang on to any sort of semblance
Jesus.
of power.
my God, he makes them shower afterwards too, because like even the sight of a cream pie just upsets him.
Yeah.
He's so cool. Get in the
God.
shower, whore.
But I mean, in the long run, he's doing great. He's got a lot of money.
That's all that
I
matters.
Yeah, he looks
guess.
good, you know.
Yeah. Good for you, A.
Oh my God, dude.
Good for you, eh?
I can't even imagine. How do you, like, I don't understand the thought process. You come on somebody's face to establish dominance and then burn their Pokemon cards?
I
Like,
wow.
that's really far beyond me, man.
That really
It's
is.
straight out of South Park, dude. It was like when
Yeah.
Cartman put Butters' balls in his mouth.
Yeah, yeah.
And it was like, look how gay Butters is, dude.
What in my butt?
Yeah.
Oh my God.
Yeah, yeah.
So that was a big
Holy
event.
shit.
It was a big event for eighth grade
Yeah,
me.
no
I go,
kidding.
what the fuck?
Seriously.
Dude.
All right, Zuck.
Pokemon cards win. That's what I'm taking away from this. Holy shit. Oh man. Yeah, you guys are gonna be surprised. I also picked Uno. So
I fucking
that's
knew it.
fucking
That's why I was like, I'm gonna just quick pivot and I'll say Magic because we can't all three pick Uno.
No, I'm kidding. I didn't
Yeah.
fucking pick Uno. I've never even played the
Okay.
goddamn game. It's a
This
stupid
Yeah.
this
game.
game you've never played. Come on.
Yeah. All right. You got me. You got me.
No, but I learned two things tonight. Uno still sucks, and I have no motivation to go play it. And if I ever want to get rid of my friends, I'll challenge them to a magic duel.
There you go.
Or come on him.
Or come on
And burn all their cards.
Yeah.
Yeah. God.
I'm gonna reenact this one day, dude. My next girlfriend. I'm gonna come on her face and burn her Pokemon cards.
Well, I mean, you're gonna burn her tarot cards and her crystals.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh my God. No, I am deeply surprised that we are doing card games and you motherfuckers did not pick Vegas games. Like that's wild to me.
Yeah.
I did it on purpose.
I went with the money. I went with the money and the real autism. The original autism game. Blackjack.
Nice.
It is the only Vegas game where you have a statistical chance to beat the house. Every other game you'll lose. Poker, yeah, I mean you can win and you can play, but that's against other players. You're not playing against the house. Blackjack is where it's at if you want to win money, right? Real life examples of it. I don't know if you guys have ever. They've got a couple of movies about it, but there's like professors from MIT that went to Vegas and then they went to like the casinos in Jersey, bankrupt, President-elect Trump in late 80s, early 90s. It was good times. And they count cards. That's all they fucking do. They go through, they count cards, they do statistical analysis and win all the money and stuff until the casino's wised up and they're like, "Oh, you want to count cards? Well, here's 87 decks of cards that we're going to shuffle together so it doesn't matter if you fucking count them, right?"
Mm.
And the movies that they made, Matt Damon and Rounders, all right? You can't beat it. 1998. It was fucking awesome. How about rapey Kevin Spacey before he got canceled? Yeah? 21?
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Those are good ones. Countless books.
21 was good. That was a good
21.
movie.
That is
I did like that one.
No, I was actually researching it. I'm gonna go watch that fucking movie again tonight because I was watching like previews for it. That's a good one. Rain Man, the movie that single-handedly made Dustin Hoffman famous. How many toothpicks dropped on the floor?
That's true. I reference that movie once a week. So it's got staying power.
So yeah, man, that's it. Blackjack. better than Pokemon, Uno, and Magic. You can make money. Do it. It makes good movies.
I'm sure there's money in Uno.
I wonder if they play
Lunch
that
money?
competitively.
Probably lunch money. You beat up some 5-year-olds.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You don't need your chalky milk today, do you?
And they hit you with a reverse card, and you're like, fuck.
Oh.
They pay for their lunch.
Oh
Yeah.
man.
Yeah. Yeah. Draw 4, you piece of shit. Yeah.
Joke's on you, tough guy. This lunch is free.
Yeah. Skip turn. Classic. Well, fuck. Yeah, that's awesome. I knew you were gonna pick Uno too. I should have picked something else. Should have.
I know. Once I picked Uno, I couldn't think of a single other card game.
I know. Isn't that weird how it does that?
Yeah. It just got stuck in there.
Yeah. 108 cards of pure color, you know? It's
Yeah.
incredible. They apparently have a version of Uno too that you can play in Braille, which I thought was fucking stupid. But
I mean, dude, if you're not winning every round against somebody who's blind,
yeah, you're doing something wrong.
rethink your strategy.
Yeah. Awesome. Well, fuck the blind. And thank you for listening. Yeah, thank you for listening. Please don't forget to visit our X page at BoatGoats69420 to vote on our topics.
Or have your seeing friend get there for you.
Yeah. Use our accessibility options to vote. Feel free to leave us a voicemail at 202-827-6031. And don't forget to like and subscribe to our show so we can keep bringing you the votes.
Yellow is how the sun feels on your skin on a hot summer day.
Yeah. Okay. I think I have a voicemail. Okay. I have text messages that say Happy Father's Day and Happy New Year. Oh, no, we've already seen the Happy Father's Day. Happy New Year's new, though.
Texts. Okay.
Yeah, maybe we should text that person back. What should we say back? We should say something fucking crazy.
Show me your butthole.
Let's try it.
I want to see your chocolate starfish.
All right.
Everybody's got one.
We're sending show me your butthole.
All right.
All right. We'll see what we get back. Okay.
If they get mad, just tell them you don't have any arms. They can't. Somebody who doesn't have any arms.
Bad after that. All right. We have one voicemail. Tell me if you can hear this.
Yeah, I just want to wish all you guys a happy, Merry New Year's.
Did you hear any of it?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. I'm just gonna let it play now then.
Yeah, I just want to wish all you guys a happy, Merry New Year's. It's been fun watching, following you guys as you talk. I do have a question though, and I could use your advice. That is, I want to propose to my girlfriend. Now I have a ring that my grandmother gave me. It's got a rock on it about the size of a possum's eyeball, and it's not a pretty rock though. It's kind of orange and tinty, and not real pretty, not really gross, but not good. There's also a diamond I could buy, but that one would be about the size of a raccoon's urethra. It'd be real tiny, real small. So I'm wondering if I should go with the tiny size little raccoon urethra diamond or the opossum eyeball big rock. Hell yeah.
Huh.
I honestly, man, whatever animal you want to fuck, like you do you. This is America, and you wanna fuck a possum, you wanna fuck a raccoon. Like I'm all about it, dude. I support it.
Yeah.
Now, just judging based on the accent alone, I have to assume this guy means an actual rock. It's not a diamond. It's just a rock.
A crack rock.
It's got
Sounds like it.
It's got
yeah.
orange moss on it. Oh, crack rock. Yeah.
You melt it down in emergencies, Yeah.
We only
Yeah.
laugh a day, baby.
Right.
Now, you already have the crack rock. You don't have to spend money on it. You already have it. It's not the prettiest thing in the world, but you give that to her in an emergency. You break that down. You still have all that money left over that you would have spent on the diamond ring for more crack. So,
There you go.
More crack. And you can't go wrong with more crack.
That's right.
I mean,
That's where peace and security come from, man.
my guess is she's not, she's not a looker, and she's probably not that smart.
So what I'm hearing is the small ring he's already got will do.
No, he's got the big ring.
He's got the big ring. He's thinking about getting
Oh.
the small ring.
Well, he's got the big ring, but it's
Oh.
ugly, he said.
Oh, yeah,
But he
yeah,
could,
yeah.
he
Okay,
only has
okay.
enough money to buy a new diamond ring, but it would be small.
I see.
So, but yeah, to your point, I think the one you already have, I think that would do.
It's already there.
I mean, she's already in the family. She's your cousin anyway. Where is she gonna go? You'll see her at family reunions. Like,
Yeah.
And even if they get divorced, like it's gonna stay in the family, where it should. Beautiful.
Okay.
Because it's also her grandmother's ring.
Oh,
my
God.
God. What the fuck? Okay, on a side note though, do we all just agree that a raccoon's urethra is small? All right, there could be some big-dicked raccoons out there. I don't think I agree with that stereotype. It's like Asians are good at math, you know?
Yeah, justice for the raccoon dicks.
Yeah. Huh.
I want to see their
I
little
didn't
trash-
expect this as a
trash panda
takeaway.
paws.
Yeah, who knows? That is not, a lexicon that I'm versed with. Maybe a raccoon urethra is big. We don't know.
We don't know.
Maybe.
We're assuming it's small based on what he said and kind of some context clues, but maybe that's very big. I don't.
Could be.
Do they pee in a tight stream, or is it just like a one big shotgun spray of?
Like a ball of piss.
Yeah.
I don't know. I don't have these answers.
I'm gonna look up videos of raccoons pissing after this, man. Oh man, my NSA guys are gonna be real confused.
Real confused. Yeah. Awesome. Well, thanks for joining us. That's it. Good place to end, it felt like.
Yeah.